Freddie was more than happy to have me come down to America and train. And he did say that his main priority is Manny Pacquiao, but now he looks at me and Manny the same. I mean, we are his main priorities, and he'll go out of his way to train us and be beside us.
His trainer giving him instructions. Here's Freddie Roach with Amir Khan.
Freddie has so many people that are queuing up to be trained by him, but it's something where Freddie sees something in a fighter and he thinks, hold on, I could polish this kid up and make something of him. He did the same with Manny. He's working with Chavez, and then obviously when he saw Amir 3 years ago, he thought, okay.
I've been with him now for about 6-7 fights, and you see the change in me. I mean, my style's changed a little bit, not making as many mistakes. I'm still making mistakes, I'm still young, I'm always improving them, but you know, Freddie is bringing the best out of me.
He's changed so much in his fighting style, he's matured more in the ring, he's thinking before he engages himself, so it's all a learning curve.
It's very different to a lot of coaches out there in the world, because there's a lot of trainers out there like you have Floyd Senior. I mean, he's a good trainer, don't get me wrong, but his personality is very, very different to Freddie's. Freddie's really chilled out, calm, and Freddie always says, I don't need the publicity, he's the fighter who deserves it. That's why he stays. I mean, he's a very low-key trainer, where, you know, a lot of trainers out there are totally different.
Freddie and Golden Boy are only as good as the fighter is. I know Freddie is very selective in who he picks, and we are very selective in who we pick, because in the end of the day you only have so much time to train or so many spots to put your fighters on, so you want to make sure that the ingredients to success are there.
Golden Boy Promotions, we were with Frank Warren before, and we moved from him, and I really wanted to, you know, move to a different promotion team and someone who can take me to a different level. And I got with Golden Boy Promotions. They have a huge stable of great fighters. Also, I'm a big fan of Oscar De La Hoya, so that's one of the reasons I got with Golden Boy.
You know, Amir realized how successful we were in really expanding the income for Ricky Hatton to make you know, tens of millions of pounds by really capturing the US market. And Amir Khan is a very bright young man, not only a very talented athlete, but he really gets it from a marketing point of view and from a branding point of view. And so he wanted to expand into the US market. He wanted to be true and loyal to his UK fans, of course, as well. And that's why you continue to see him fight in the UK as well. But he saw what we've done with Ricky Hatton. He saw what we've done with other fighters, non-UK fighters, that this is a company, Golden Boy is a company which was really built by the fighters, for the fighters.
Golden Boy are the best promotion company in the world, and now I'm teamed up with them and I'm part of their team. But you know, I'm sure they're going to take me even further. I mean, there's some big fights out there for me one day, the likes of Floyd Mayweather, Victor Ortiz, maybe Shane Mosley, or other big names, Miguel Cotto, and I know Golden Boy are the team to get me to that level.
It's not only the skills as an athlete, you know, be it the power or the boxing skills and the movements and the speed and these kind of things. It is as well the mental skills, and it is the way somebody carries himself and how they represent the sport, and that they come across well, and that they have an opportunity to really build up the fan base, capture a fan base, and really transcend the sport, where they bring in people which are not even boxing fans, which are sports fans. He is an amazing young man. He's kind, he's polite, he's very charitable as well. He really has the right values, and so he is outside of the ring, in our opinion, as impressive as he is inside of the ring as a fighter, where you see his speed and his combinations and his exciting style and all of that. So now if you put all of these ingredients together, we feel that with Amir Khan we have a fighter which will be able to become not only a unified champion following his win over Zab Judah, which I have no doubt about will happen, but he really has an opportunity to become one of the true superstars of boxing, like a Floyd Mayweather or like a Manny Pacquiao. He has all the ingredients, and he has the right values, and he has a good team behind him.
1, 2, 1, 2, you're now tuned in to the world famous Wake Up Show, man. You know, KMP in the building with me, my man DJ Revolution in the building with me. We normally don't have, you know, superstar boxers in the building, man. This is usually a freestyle hip-hop battle environment. But my man Ali called and was like, yo, we got the next legend in LA. We gotta do something with him like right now. So, Amir King Khan, what's happening, man? How you doing, man?
Everything's cool, man. I'm here in LA training for my next fight.
And you fighting, it's a pretty big fight.
Yeah, it's a big fight for me, you know, fighting Zab Judah on the 23rd of July in Las Vegas. So it's a big one for me, yeah.
You know, my partner Sway is a big fight fan. Now, I got $1,000 on you.
Yeah, man.
He got $1,000 on Zab Judah, man. Who's got a safer bet, man?
Man, you got the safe bet there. You know, I can 100% say I'm gonna win the fight. I mean, it's a unification fight. I've got the WBA world title, and Zab Judah has the IBF world title. But I mean, he's not gonna take that away from me.
Now, let me ask you a question, man. I don't get to interview a lot of boxers. I want to know, at what point in your life did you feel like getting your head bashed in was a career move? Like, was it in like the 8th grade, somebody stole a candy bar and you were like, yo, pow,
you know,
I got this?
With boxing, I think, you know, when I started, I was at the age of 8. And I went to the gym because I'm very hyperactive. I was always naughty at school, naughty at home. So my dad took me there just to burn the energy. Right. So, you know, give me a bit of discipline. I mean, I loved it. I kept, you know, I kept saying to my dad, look, Dad, I want to go to the gym, take me to the gym. And he was like, oh, once a week's enough, but I wanted to go more and more. Right. Since then, you know, I've kept it up, and boxing just, you know, made me behave in school. And I just never looked back. I mean, I kept to it, and I was 11 when I had my first fight. Right. I won that, and I just loved it. After that, I mean, I never looked back.
Now, you turned pro 2005 or 6, correct?
I turned pro 2006. I went to Olympics 2004, won the silver medal. Okay. The guy who beat me in the finals, I fought him again 9 months later, beat him, and then turned pro in 2006, yeah.
Now, in your pro career, you've only had 1 loss, is that correct?
That's right, yeah.
Now, usually, man, you know, when you have a loss, I know it's devastating, but do you feel like that loss actually helped you in your career, or do you feel like you still feel devastated and you want to revenge?
Yeah, definitely, you know, you want revenge, but I think it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I think if that didn't happen, if I didn't get beat, then I don't think I'd be in this position now. It made me just more hungry and made me go in the gym and, you know, think through what I need to do and what mistakes I made and never to make them mistakes again. And since then, I've never looked back. I mean, you know, one day that fight will happen again, and I will get the revenge back. But look where I am and look where he is. The guy who beat me, I mean, he's just still at that normal domestic class, and right. I'm at world level now fighting pound for pound titles.
We support the boys, whatever they want to do. You know, I think that's with all the family, whatever. And I think that's the main thing with parents. If they support the kids, whatever they want to do, you know, go for it. Harry, he's got a great future in front of him. He's very naturally talented, very naturally talented. If anything, I think he's actually more natural than Amir is. But Amir dedicates himself to boxing 110%.
Oh, Harry, he's training here at the same time as well, and he's looking forward to go to the 2012 Olympics next year. The qualifiers are at the end of this year, so he comes along to training camps as well, keeps in shape. And the sparring he gets in here, he doesn't get in England. In England, to get the sparring, you get to travel up and down the country. But over here, he gets all sorts of sparring, and because he's Amir Khan's brother, they want to get in the ring and knock him out, and they want to prove a point. I mean, the last training camp, he had about 8 people around the ring waiting for him, and one by one he done 2 rounds with each person. He done about 10 to 15 rounds, and you know, he battered most of them, but a lot of them were in there to try and knock him out.
They don't take it easy with you. They want to go try and knock you out. They all want to prove points here, especially when Freddie Roach is watching you spar. They want to show, look, I'm a better person in that ring. So, and whereas in England, where you're sparring, they'll take it easy on you.
He had the opportunity to either box for Pakistan or England. But unfortunately, England didn't really give him that chance to take part representing them in the Commonwealth Games. So he went through his second option, which was Pakistan, went there and he actually came back with a bronze medal. And now he's got his fingers crossed to go for the Olympics.
I think he has got the talent to go in there and win a medal. Any medal going to Olympic Games is a big achievement. Even being part of the Olympics is a massive achievement. I was very lucky at the age of 17 to go there and win a medal. And Haroon, you know, him being 20 now, I think he's a lot maturer than me. I was 17 when I went. I think he has a very good chance. He's in a very tough weight division, but I mean, if he trains hard, I'm sure he's got the skills and the work ethic to win a medal.